Let's create a trade plan together. I want to show everyone how I prepare for the next trading day. So tomorrow I am focused on Intel, Baba, or Kroger. So the one thing that I look at is I look at the volume. I also look at the ATR. So on your Thinkorswim watch list, if you do not have the ATR, which is the average true range, meaning how much a stock can possibly move a day, I highly recommend that you add it. If a stock does not move more than $1 a day to get your delta to go up, I would avoid it. But that's just my preference. And this is for educational purposes, only to share my experiences and how I trade. So Intel is a tech stock, so it has a lot of volume. It actually has more than Baba, and Baba moves $7.14 a day. Roughly. It can be more, it can be less, depends on the market conditions, depends on the momentum. However, I think my group, we've decided on trading Intel tomorrow. So what I typically do is I go ahead and find my contracts for the next day. So I will copy a call and I will copy a put and put them into a watch list. And I hope my my activity and my words are lining up, since Thinkorswim is lagging a little bit. So I have a watch list called call and put. I used to just do a watch list called contracts. However, sometimes you make that little mistake and buy a put instead of a call, and that does not work. So now I just have call and put. So we're looking at 37 cents for the 38 strike, and we're looking at 39 cents for the 37.50 strike. We do not know which way the stock will go the next day. So therefore, we just copy and paste one of each. Now, once we do that, or once I do that, I go to my cheat sheet and I see, is Intel closer to support? Is it closer to resistance? To give me kind of an idea on what the market possibly can do. And you also can go to Google and just type in INTC chart, and it'll tell you. I'll show you in a minute. I'll do a walkthrough so you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so right now we are stable. The RSI is stable. We're not above the 20. We are closer to resistance, meaning there could be a pullback. Right now we are at 37.73. We closed yesterday at 36.97, so we closed today a little higher, means there may be a little momentum. We know that we can go to 39.58, and so I would write that number down for the 20 EMA. 39, and I'm literally setting up my trade plan for tomorrow while I'm doing this video. So 39.58. is the EMA 20. And right now I have the 8 and the 20 on my chart. So I will be looking for a move to at least 39.20 based off my cheat sheet. So once I am done with that, look for support. There is support at 36.80. And I write that down. I write my resistance down, and then I mark those levels on the chart. And then once I'm done with that, I go to the options profit calculator. And from my experience, when the market opens, these contracts are a little cheaper because number one, the market has reset the contracts based off the theta. Number two, the market majority of the time pulls back at open, so you can get a call cheaper. And let's let this load up, and then we will see what our potential profit would be if we were to take a call or a put. And it's almost unbearable on my computer to use Google and Thinkorswim at the same time, but I'm going to do my best tonight. Alrighty, so I'm going to type in my ticker. It's 1037.72, and I'm going to select my strike price. And you know, I trade out of the money. I do not trade in the money. So I'm going to look for my strike according to my support and my resistance price that I just wrote down. So the resistance is 37.85 and we're at 37.72. So we're almost there. So in this case, if I were to buy a call, I would do the $38 call, which is 37 cents. And tomorrow, I'm sure it's going to be a lot cheaper. If I were to do a put, I would do the 37.50 put. And it is 42 cents today. And once again, it may be cheaper tomorrow unless the market opens up bearish. In that case, we would just wait for a pullback. All right. So I'm going to select one. I'm bullish on Intel, so I'm going to select a call. The amount that I am putting in to this trade is going to be $100. So I'm going to go to my spreadsheet and I'm going to put in $100. And it will tell you how many contracts that you can buy. So for $100 and the strike price I chose, the contracts are between 37 and 42 for the call and put. So I'll just put the median, which will be about 40 cents. 30 cents, 37 cents for the call, 42 cents for the put. So I'm looking to spend anywhere And while I am waiting for this to let me update it, I'm gonna make some wine. So after the market today, I washed my car, I washed my hair, and now I'm making this great video for you guys. If this ever comes on, come on, buddy. Let's see if I can just type it in here. No, I need you to come on. Wait. Okay. Well, maybe it's for 40 cents. I don't think this has anything to do with it though. Yep, 3 contracts, just like I just said. Okay, so already I know I have my index card. So I buy index cards at Family Dollar, 50 cents. And I write every night the stock that I'm trading. I write down the estimated amount of the contract. I write down the number of contracts that I plan to buy. So now I know I can trade at least 3 contracts tomorrow as long as the price is around 40 cents. Now, if the price is lower than 40 cents, then maybe I can get 4 contracts tomorrow. So once I do that, I am pretty much set for the next trading day. Now on this spreadsheet here, I have a trade journal. I have my pre-market plan. So if my investment is $100 and I'm getting about 3 contracts, you want to already know your profit target. And I know even though we have profit targets, we may not always, the market may not always give us what we want. So in this area here, I just do my ticker and the contract price again, which is roughly 40 cents. So I know again I can buy 3 contracts. And if your profit target is more than 40 bucks, if you know how much a stock moves, so let's go back over here. So if we calculate, now we know that we can buy at least 3 contracts. So now we're going to calculate and see how much money we can possibly make according to the support and resistance that we have already established. So our support is 36.80. So if we were to buy a put, this is what we would look like here. But we want to go here because I've done a call. I've done this for the long. So if you want to do a put, you would just go here and do long put, go long put bearish. But I've done a call because I'm bullish on Intel. So the resistance is $38. So 27% will give me 30 bucks. My percent target is at least 50%. So at least 50% would be 69 bucks. Now, if you go to Google, and this is a trick, INTC, and I hate this video is a little bit longer. I guess because I'm just in my chill mode. I'm in my chill mode, guys. I have nothing else to do. So if you go to Google and just type in the ticker, and what you want to do is go to the past 5 days. And I guess I have so many windows open. I think I can close this one. And I can close that one. And I can close Discord. Maybe we can get a little faster. And I can close that one too. So in the past 5 days, you want to go to the highest point. The highest point was 38.95. So I write that number down. 38.95. So that gives us a higher resistance point than what we just had from this cheat sheet, which was 37.85 within the past 5 days. And the lowest point was 37.16. So I'm writing those numbers down as support. And then I'm going to go to the past 6 months, and the highest point was, well, I don't think we're going to get there tomorrow, so I'll just, we can ignore that part. So for 1 month, 44.84, and the lowest for 1 month is 37.77. So this gives us a range to look at on our options calculator. So for 38.95, so if we can get to 38.40, because within the past 5 days we were at 38.95. So we can get to 38.40 with my 4 contracts. That's $105 at 94% return on my money. So that's how I kind of set up my day, and that's how I kind of prepare for the next trading day. And like I say, most of the time the contracts are much cheaper because of the pullback at open, because of the little theta that comes off the next day. And that's how I practically plan my trades. And if you have like a certain daily goal that you want to meet, I have on this spreadsheet as well. So if your target profit per day is $100, it just tells you what the percentage amount you need and the amount that you need. So if you know that when you trade you only get 30%, you want to put in what you know your track record is for 30%. So you would need $333 at 30% to make $100 a day. For me, I normally always have trades that are 100% or more. So my daily goal is actually 200 a day. And so I would need $200 at 100% to make $200. So that's on this spreadsheet here, and this is in my Discord, but I think it's on my website too. I'll post a link to my website. And so if you have a, let's say a $50 account, like I do $50 challenges every month. So I start with 50 and then I do my profit targets, which I normally get 100%. So if I even do just 75%, and then if I do that for the entire month, it's normally like 21 days in each month. 21 trading days. I think in July is 21. So you can turn $50 into mega millions if you're reinvesting the entire amount. So if you start with 50 and you make 37.50 the next trade, you have to put the entire 86.38 into that one trade. So right now in our Discord, we're doing a 12-day hustle challenge. So we have about 7 more days in the challenge because there are 7 more days into June. So in July, we will restart the challenge. So if you're interested in this spreadsheet, I can post a link to it below. But it's amazing what you can do when you're compounding the money. And of course, I know when we get to 13,000, nobody in their right mind is going to be trying to put their whole 13,000 back in. You're going to take at least 5,000, 6,000 out of your account, I hope, and just leave the remainder, maybe 7,000 in there. But that's what this spreadsheet is about, and that is how I plan my trades. So tomorrow you can watch Intel with me if you would like, and I hope you all have a great day tomorrow. Bye.